Boom. Pull. We gotta pull. It's raining in my room, or maybe I got a stream in here. I don't know. But I need some kind of freaking sound. And YouTube isn't too nice about music. So, stream sound it is. And it's actually annoying me, so I'm going to have to stop it. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, the fan is on. I'll tell you what, for somebody like me, quiet sounds sometimes can feel like a fucking train going through my head. Quiet for me just isn't quiet for some reason. What's up, Karen? How was my son? Which one? Which son are we talking about? Man, this shit is really starting to piss me off. So, your boy Lou Rock is working on the floor. I actually just patched somebody had put a patch here. They must have had to get to the pipe, and they busted it out and they patched it with cement. Not cement, with concrete. Which concrete has a lot of rocks in it. It's not very smooth, and it's not something you would want to patch your floor with, especially if you want to have a floor that you can walk on. So I busted that out all the way across, and then put some self-leveling. Let's show you some self-leveling concrete, and it came out really good. That's what's left. I've already painted most of it. This went like this little area that you can see that's not black like that. This went from here all the way to the wall where that pipe is. And it came out really good. Like once I paint it, you won't even be able to tell it was there. And yeah, this is what we're doing. Finishing the grow room. It's my bedroom, but it's turned into the grow room. That was just clean, I promise it was. And this mess just happened. I promise that too. In fact, all of this stuff just happened. Where is it there? It's here. It's right here. That's where it is here. It's right here. What the hell? Where is it there? It is here. I always hated that thing. My ex, she would always, I always should put, it's supposed to be for sneakers, I think. Well, I never liked it, but actually, I got all my tools in it now, and it's a really cool thing for tools. When I need a tool, I just go, boom, grab it, and I'm all set. Wait a minute. Do we have any charge here? Let me see. I might have to plug in my phone. Yes, I do need to plug it in. Let me see here. Okay. But the room is almost done. I cannot wait. Once I get the floor painted, I will put down some area rugs, like really nice fluffy area rugs. The big deal here was getting rid of the carpets. There was wall-to-wall carpets down here, but they get so horribly nasty in a basement. So I want something that I can shampoo, move, bring outside, clean it, or have it cleaned, and then put it back. And then another thing is, this is a waterproofer, so if anything ever floods down here, we're all set. What country there is? It's the United States. I think that would be kind of obvious, but maybe not. LMAO, plug in your damn phone. Yeah, I just did. That's funny. Starting a live stream without any charge in my phone. So I have a polka dot blanket hanging up. I didn't even notice that. Soon that'll be down. That was up for a good reason, I promise. It was actually up for my pot plants. Hello. What time is it here? It is... I have no clue what time it is. I've been up since 4 in the morning. So, to me, it's 10 million o'clock. Where are you at, person with a million questions? But hey, that's why we do live streams, right? To answer people's questions. Right? That's it. I think this is gonna look so nice. You know what I noticed while painting this? This is like the same paint that they use in prisons. So look, I'm making myself my own prison right here at home. Feel nice and comfortable. Kamala! Yeah, Norma Arliano, I guess is very, Kamala Harris happy. You know what? All I gotta say is, if she does become president, I hope she does a lot better than her predecessor and her partner there, the president. And I don't think that's gonna make a difference, but whatever. Florida Gators fan. That's cool. Kamala is the worst. I like that comment. Cool painting on the wall. Which one? Mr. Bunny? Mr. Bunny or SpongeBob? I think you're talking about Mr. Bunny. Mr. Bunny is actually a very important picture. Mr. Bunny has more meaning than a lot of people would think. I'll give you a little hint. I got Mr. Bunny from a hall. It was a hall of these people, a club of sorts. And I thought Mr. Bunny didn't fit. I was like, what the hell is he doing here? But if you look at the way he's standing and the way his fingers are positioned. Here, let me show you this. There's a little bit more to this than meets the eye. This is a very old picture. This probably comes from, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 60s, 70s. Maybe 70s, right? So, it looks like Bugs Bunny, right? Pretty much. Looks exactly like Bugs Bunny. It's the way he's standing here. What is his hand there? It would be tucked in his jacket, kind of. And then the hand up like this. Where I at? What's up, man? Where I at? I don't know where I at, homie. I know where. I don't know where I at. What's up, brother? I'll tell you what, I do need to go and visit you. Guys, James the fam, the one and only, is in the chat. Bud, man, I need to come visit you. But I can't come visit you. And the reason I haven't been able to come visit you is because I've had to take care of these. Now, these... Oh, hold on a second. These are very fussy. They need lots of attention. But they're very pretty. Look at this one. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty in here. Look at this one. Look at this one. It's so pretty. This one's coming out good. It's a clone, and she's like getting her own leaves there and nice roots. This is another clone here. This is a baby that got stunted, but I still think this plant will do very well. This is my mother cherry crescendo plant. Alright, so we got cherry crescendo, clone, 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 clone. They're all still rooting. Then right there you have do-si-do. And then here is, which one is that? That's either apple fritter or strawberry cough. Same thing with that one. I don't know, I kind of mixed up some of my seeds. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out once they grow all the way. But yeah, the main one is this cherry. And I'm going to let this one veg out pretty hardcore. This one will be a lot bigger than these plants. But I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. Getting my room nice and clean. You need to have, clean air. If you guys see, I got tarps on the ceiling and shit. That side of my room is already finished. I have everything done over there, including the ceiling. But over here, we're just finishing the floor and trying to make her look decent, livable. It's a lot better than it was a couple months ago. It's like I put myself on the last of the list too, because I fixed everything else in this house except for my own room. James, bro, you should come up here, man. I got like tons of room now. And it's really awesomely clean and cool. Well, the basement has always been like our cool chill spot. It's huge. It's a huge area. But dude, come up to Massachusetts. Oh shit. Yeah, come on up, man. Come on up. You know what? I have to talk to you in private. I got some other things to tell you about like some video locations. I would like to start making videos again. I would need to redo my my editing software. That's the only thing holding me back right now. I actually have probably 5 or 6 videos I could edit and release instantly. Probably got a lot more than that. I never released a lot of stuff. But I know I could come up with a video or two with the footage that I have. But I like learning about these places. There's one place that we went to a while ago, and I just keep getting like new information about it. I can't wait to go back there. Word, I'll call you, man. Sounds good to me. So yeah, you want the surfaces in an area where you're gonna have plants like these. You want surfaces to be clean. I go into my tent probably 2 to 3 times a week, and I sanitize everything. And actually, doing this is probably the best thing in my life that I could have done for my life. Because before this, I was quite lazy and things got quite nasty in my room. In fact, I am a nasty motherfucker. I am gross. And what I'm gonna say is, it's all from smoking. I think all of the grossnesses from me are from smoking cigarettes. Because I would have cups of soda that I would, or whatever, just cups of stuff that I would use as ashtrays. And that shit is gross. And when you got cups with cigarette butts and shit in them everywhere, that shit gets really gross really fast. And yeah, I'm guilty of that. But now, that's horrible. Now that I got some plants, now I gotta be really clean because I gotta worry about the plants. I'm sorry. Big Homie. That's a cool name, says LOL. Ventilation. Yeah, there's lots of ventilation down here. I have a window open over there. My dog's barking for some reason. This doesn't really smell that bad actually. This is not too bad. It's latex. It's got a little bit of a smell. It's not too bad though. Really, I can't wait to pick out some really cool area rugs. I've seen some, they have some over at Lowe's, and they're like really thick and cushiony and comfortable looking. And I think if I put one big one here and one big one on that side of the room, like in the wintertime, I could just come walking in here with, you know, if I have bare feet, whatever, and be comfortable. And that's what I'm looking for. I've been working on this damn room now for a month and a half. I started this room a month and a half ago. I feel like I'm getting nowhere, but that's not true. I've gotten all of the like trash out of here. I've gotten everything organized. I've gotten everything clean. I've gotten all of the corners and crevices clean. I've gotten a lot done in here. I like to beat myself up a lot. But I get up at 4 in the morning and start going. I can't afford to lose any more brain cells. Nah, I don't think I can. No, you're right. If I lose any more brain cells, I might become a weed plant. I can't believe it's taken me so long. When I moved into this house, the guy who owned it, he smoked a pipe, like a tobacco pipe, and he used to come down into the basement, and he had this like his own man cave, which is weird, because when I bought this house, this downstairs was very nice. He had it hooked up very nice. Like I said, there was a carpet. It was perfectly clean when we moved here. And the only thing is the walls were yellow and the ceiling was yellow. And when I went to paint this room, I would start painting with the roller, and I would paint for maybe 5-8 minutes. And I would only roll out maybe like one wall or a little part of the ceiling. And then I would get so sick that I ended up in the hospital. It was the second time that I did it. I ended up in the hospital. First time, I started painting. I got sick. I went upstairs. I laid down. Didn't think anything of it. The next time, I got so sick, I was throwing up, I ended up in the hospital. I told them what I was doing. I said I was painting in this room and it was like filled with tobacco. The doctor told me that nicotine is more poisonous than cyanide, I think, like one of the most deadliest poisons. It's more deadly than cyanide per microgram. So, by painting and turning what was on the wall into an aerosol, because I was using a roller and that wet paint would like just spray everything right into the air, I was dosing myself with so much tobacco, it almost killed me. So that shows you that stuff is no good. What kind of paint are we using? Here we go. This is what we're using. Drylock Extreme. Concrete and masonry waterproofer. And I like this stuff. This stuff works good. Works very good. I was going to go with one of those things with the chips, where you put the chips down, like, it's kind of more of a garagey thing. But I actually did some research on that stuff, and the cheaper ones just fall apart quick, and then the more expensive ones are just that. They're pretty expensive. So I'll be able to do this floor in here for less than $100. That's not bad, like, considering. If you go out and price some flooring, to get any floor done for less than $100, even a bathroom, that's pretty good. Prices of materials are very high. I've been using a lot of repurposed materials. I like to use pallets, old wood. I actually just pulled apart, I wonder if it's down here. I just pulled apart these old oak dressers and got these big pieces of laminate wood. One piece of that laminate will cost you $40. And I got like 6 of them. And my friend was throwing it all in the trash. I build a lot of stuff, so that kind of stuff is worth money to me. It's worth, taking out of the trash, or not throwing it in the trash in the first place. I don't know, some people are so wasteful. We got a world that's filling up with crap really fast. You might not want to keep throwing junk all over the place. All right. That damn carpet's still coming to bother me, because there's little fuzzies that are stuck to the damn floor. And I sanded the floor. I used this damn thing. It's like a wire brush. If you can see all the fuzz in the wire brush, I used that on the floor to get all the fuzz out. What it was is they used glue, and in the glue, the carpet got stuck in the glue. So after pulling it up, I've done a lot of cleaning. It took me 4 hours to clean a 5x5 area of this today. It's been a pain in the butt. Literally. But, you know what? It's a little bit more, the time goes by a little bit quicker when I'm talking to myself in a live stream. Just give me 1 second and I'll get over to that chat and see how much stuff I'm doing wrong right now. And then I'll take a look and show everybody what we're doing. So, this is our progress. And if you see the little fuzzy, there's still a little bit of that fuzzy crap in there. I'm gonna have to go back, scrape it up, and it's coming out decent. A lot better than it was. My next project is building a chicken coop. That's actually very easy. All you need is a stapler. That's what I would use. A stapler. Let's see. How is this? Do you think this election will be fair? 27% say yes, and 73% say no. I think I agree with the majority here. And how... oh, no, I don't want to end it. Barnwood. Barnwood can actually be very expensive, which is... it's crazy, because that's why people started to use barnwood, because it was free. Not anymore. Try to find yourself some barnwood. You better go pull it off the barn yourself. And then if you want shiplap, which is pretty much barnwood, that stuff is freaking expensive as well. What I like most about this is I'll be able to just grab a mop and mop shit up. I don't know, I just had such a hatred for the carpet that was in here. It was an outdoor carpet, like one of those indoor outdoor piece of junks. Baby girl still in here? I haven't heard from her in a while. I don't even know where my dog is. Oh, she's got to be upstairs. Yeah, she's got to be upstairs. Let's see here. Chantel says, hey, everyone. Pallets of wood can be refurbished for my chicken coop. Hell yeah, they can. That works. I'll show you something with pallets real quick. What's up, Tiff? Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Alright, so this is what my original plan was. Don't make fun of me because of the mess over here, because I've literally had to move everything over here. So the ceiling on this side, wait, why does that not look painted? Is that a fucking shadow? Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. I didn't finish that. I still had a hole to finish. I thought I painted every fucking wall. I'm more stoned than I thought. But here we go. This is my pallet ceiling. Let me see, is there a light here? Yeah. That's a cool light bulb, by the way. So this is my pallet ceiling. I use different size pallets. All kinds of different pallets. And just put them on the ceiling. Nailed them up there. I played jigsaw puzzle with them pretty much. There's no rhyme or reason to these things, but I thought it would give it like a cool rustic look. And then I whitewashed the boards when I was done with it. So the gray and stuff in that will probably look kind of cool with that. We'll see. But I'm working on it. We're getting there. We're almost 75% done. I'm good with that. I'm good with 75% done for now. I'll tell you what though, it's the first time in years that I've felt comfortable sleeping in my room. There was some, it was not sleepable. There was some mold because of the carpet. So it was just, you couldn't breathe in here. There was bugs. We had a real horrible time with those earwigs this year. Um, I really wish I knew about bugs because at the end of the year, I figured out how to get rid of all of the bugs. I haven't had a bug in my house actually for a few months, and that's pretty good. Let's see here. Jenny, what's up? There you go, Lou. Ceiling looks amazing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Almost ripped it out. Lots of barn wood here. Just have to take barn down ourselves. What I'm going to suggest to you, Amy. Sorry, I'm eating M&Ms. You guys want one? There you go. I got you. Almost choked from that shit. Now where the hell did it go? Hope you guys ate that shit. I was thinking about starting a company. Me and my buddy Louie, who passed away. He passed away last year. We had worked together for almost 25 years. Me and my buddy Louie were thinking about repurposing wood. And he had a lot of property. And what we were going to do is we were going to start a business that was, we were just going to sit around and pull pallets apart all day and find different kinds of barns and stuff to pull apart and repurpose the wood. But unfortunately, he died in an accident last year. So that sucks. God bless Louie. I miss the guy big time. Really awesome person. Pain in my ass for years. I used to get so upset with him for waking me up early to go to work. He'd show up so fucking early. And they'd be like, Louie, it's 6 in the morning. We don't gotta be to work till 7:30. Don't show up to my house this early. And now I miss him. I miss those early mornings because he would come over, and of course he was probably stressed out, and we'd sit down and we'd have a coffee, and he'd let me and my mom know whatever was on his mind that day. It's funny how you missed the weirdest stuff. Life is short, man. Appreciate the people you have in your life every day. Learn to appreciate life itself. Sometimes you can forget, at least I did. You can forget how precious and awesome life can be. Especially if you're addicted to drugs or suffering from depression, stuff like that. Really cloud reality. Bad. And even if you're not, and you're recovering, that can lead to a lot of depression. And it's tough, man. Tough thing to deal with. But I'm not the only one dealing with it. And you're not the only one dealing with it. If I'm not talking to anybody specifically. But millions of people have these problems. And anybody who thinks that they're above drug or alcohol addiction, well, you're either very young and naive, or you just haven't seen the reality of these poisons. It's so messed up that they call weed a drug. Weed is the one thing that gave my life back. Funny. This is a funny fact. While I was going through all of my panic attacks, while I was addicted to the panic medication, I never smoked weed. Throughout all that time, I was having all these issues, and I wasn't smoking weed. I mean, I'd smoke here and there with friends if they lit up, but it wasn't something I did in my everyday. I think it's very beneficial if used properly. I actually think it could be very bad for you as well. Um, Especially if you're young. I don't think it allows your brain to develop the correct way if you're in your early teens, the early 20s. So to start smoking and partying in your college years is probably not the best idea, especially if you want to, be a professional of some sort. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to because I think everybody in here is probably above 40. But just in case there is somebody out there listening, sorry to hear that. I grew up with, what's that? Sober 19 years and fully agree with you. Hell yeah. Congrats on that one. I'll tell you what, here's one thing too. I had a really good friend, right? This guy was the shit. He actually ran over a police officer when he was younger. The cop jumped in the way of his car, and instead of stopping, he proceeded to run them over. Well, this led to a very lengthy prison sentence and the beginning of his sobriety, which he had such an awesome story. He used to be a speaker. He would speak a lot at AA meetings. And this guy, he had 50 years of sobriety. 50 years. And his daughter passed away. And when his daughter passed away, it threw him into a relapse. After 50 years sobriety. So for anybody to think they got the shit licked, it's not, most likely not the case. It's always a danger. But I also don't like the motherfuckers that are so stuck on fucking recovery. It's annoying. Like, I know some people that got so hooked on recovery, they literally got hooked on recovery as much as they were an addict, because it seems like they just a little overboard. Oh, well, there we go. We got one younger person. Much love. Shout out to Jaden. Thank you for being here, my friend. It's just knowledge, though. If I were going to tell Jaden anything and give him any kind of advice from a 42-year-old perspective, it would be wait until you're 27 before you start blowing your brain cells away. Go through school, get yourself set up a little bit before you actually waste those brain cells. If you ever do at all. Look at Donald Trump, and I actually believe Donald Trump when he says that he never drank and he never did drugs, because that is the secret to becoming successful. You can teach your children to stay away from most vices, they will be very successful. Nowadays, it's not too hard. It's just there's so many things set up for your failure. Cigarettes, that's one of them. $13 to $15, or we'll say $10 to $15 a pack, right? Let's get everybody hooked on cigarettes. That way most of their money goes to smoking. Every smoker I know, a pack a day, $15. A pack a day for a week is, what does that come out to? Well, all right. That's $450 a month. That's sickening. That's a mortgage payment. I just quit smoking, by the way. Like, literally just quit. Just, I've been slowing down, only having about a cigarette or two per day. And today is my first day with nothing. 0 cigarettes. And I'll tell you what, I am going to make it through the rest of the day because I am tired. The day is almost over. And I won't give myself a chance to smoke a cigarette today. That was one thing I was sick of too. Yeah. It was time to get my life back together. Thank you, Dory. Appreciate that. Trump doesn't drink, but he sniffs European Sudafed like Pervitin. I don't even know what that is. I just know from his interviews that he doesn't drink or smoke. And that's a very, I would say, intelligent thing to do. When all the kids in college are getting smashed and getting their licenses taken away and fucking their life up before they start, you know, you can be setting yourself up. My kids, I'm very proud of my children. My children are very, very smart. And I am so proud. My oldest son has graduated high school. He got himself a job before he even ended high school. And my youngest as well, very smart and has some really awesome plans. And I'm very proud of my children. You know, if there's only one thing that I am good at in this world, it's being a father. I would think. I mean, not all the time. I made some fucked up dad decisions. For the most part, I try not to make really bad decisions on the behalf of my children, so I can continue to be here and support them throughout their lives. Man, I'm really talky tonight. Wonder what that's all about. Really talky. So, yeah, just wanted to pop on here, see what was up with y'all for tonight. I've been doing a lot of live streams lately. Nothing really important about this one, but just checking in with my peoples. One said to the other, I can't believe I just blew $50. Did I miss something? Pinkies up. Always pinkies up. So, alright guys, I hope you have a great night. Much love. Pinkies up. And get with you soon. See ya.